What is going on, everybody? It is me again. It's HorrorFan34, and welcome to another video. You're probably wondering, it's been 2 weeks since I sat in front of the camera. People have been probably wondering, where have I been? Last week and a half, 2 weeks has been pretty rough. First off, I don't know if you can hear that in the background. The air conditioner's in, so I had to help put the air conditioners in because it was getting the heat wave coming in. And pretty much after that, I gave my leg and my back gave out like hours after I did that, so I was pretty much bedridden for a little bit. Like, was afraid to pop my back, or like my leg was just so stiff, like I could barely lift my leg. So very stiff back and a very, very stiff leg. I almost felt like I was paralyzed after putting in the air conditioner. So that, and then the next day after that, I came down. I was really sick for like the next week and a half with a mixture of a cold with a lot of sneezing and allergies. So I was dealing with a stiff back and a stiff leg, and then I got sick with a cold and allergies. So lots of sneezing, a lot of mucus. It was a very, 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 very bad time. So, still have a little bit of a cough still, but I've been better. And I figured I'd show you guys a couple of new things that I picked up recently. 2 Blu-rays and 6 DVDs that I got to show for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and let's get on to it. So I apologize once again for the 2-week absence. Just was sick and dealing with a really bad back and a leg. So now I'm back, and now let's get on to it. Excuse me for the little bit of the cough I still have. But I'll start with the Blu-rays first. The first Blu-ray is Twins. Finally got this on Blu-ray because I only had the DVD in full screen. And now I finally have it in HD and widescreen. Granted, nothing on here with Arnold or Danny DeVito or anything like that, but you do have a new interview with the writer and Ivan Reitman, the director. Definitely one of Arnold's best comedies. I think this was the first comedy he did, because after this was a big success, and then he had Kindergarten Cop, which was also another big success for Arnold when it comes to comedies. But I thought him and Danny DeVito worked really well together. You also have Kelly Preston in here. May she rest in peace. Very well directed by Ivan Reitman. Really fun concept as well. Really fun movie. Twins. And the last Blu-ray that I have here to show is The Golden Child, which I also had on DVD, but now I have it on Blu-ray. I think this is like a brand new 4K transfer. It's the best I've ever seen the film look. And it's pretty cool how it opens up like this. Let me take the Blu-ray case out itself so that way it doesn't slip out. But like the slip cover opens up like this, and you get the original poster, which is cool. The original theatrical poster when you flip open the slip case. And definitely one of my favorite 80s movies. It's definitely one of Eddie Murphy's best comedies, in my opinion. I think this is hilarious as hell. Really cool to see Eddie Murphy in sort of like a different kind of role, because it's sort of like a fantasy sort of comedy. And I think it's really, really well done. I love The Golden Child. So those are the Blu-rays. Now we're getting on to the DVDs, which are right here. Excuse me. Burped. The first one that I picked up here is Encino Man, which I've been meaning to get for a while on DVD. Extremely fun movie. I love this movie a lot. I would say it's definitely one of my favorite 90s comedies. Let me just fix the cover a little bit here. There we go. Yeah. But really fun movie. Sean Astin, Pauly Shore, Brendan Fraser. Really fun concept, like a stoner comedy where these two guys find this caveman in their backyard in ice and they thaw him out, and it's Brendan Fraser, Sean Astin, and Pauly Shore are buddies, and then they clean him up and they try to impress the people around them, try to make themselves look cool, and and Brendan Fraser becomes a big success, being popular with them and things like that. It's a really fun movie, extremely fun movie. Pretty much Pauly Shore's breakout film after he got success on MTV as the Weasel, and it's really fun. I love Encino Man. It's my second favorite Pauly Shore film behind Son-in-Law. Next one here is Liar Liar. Got this from my Jim Carrey collection. I say this is definitely one of his best performances, one of his best movies. You also have Jennifer Tilly, you have Swoosie Kurtz, directed by Tom Shadyac, who did Ace Ventura and Bruce Almighty, who are clearly love working with Jim Carrey, and he worked with him multiple times. I say this is definitely one of their best collaborations together. Pretty unique idea as well about a lawyer who can't tell a lie for a day. Gets into all kinds of crazy hijinks, and a really funny movie. The goddamn pen is blue. I love Liar Liar. The Mask. Once again, got this for the Jim Carrey collection because I was trying to get a couple more Jim Carrey movies that I didn't have. Extremely fun movie, directed by Chuck Russell, who did Elm Street 3 and The Blob. The film debut of Cameron Diaz, Jim Carrey. You have Peter Green as the villain. Peter Green was Zed in Pulp Fiction, one of the bad guys in Judgment Night. You have Richard Jeni, may he rest in peace. You also have Amy Yazbek, who was in, I want to say it was House, I think she was in. And of course, she was the former wife of John Ritter, when John Ritter passed away. Definitely a really fun flick. Jim Carrey just has a lot of energy to the role. Didn't care for that crappy sequel, though. The Son of the Mask with Jamie Kennedy. And once again, to add to my Jim Carrey collection, also picked up the Ace Ventura double pack, which I enjoyed both of these movies. Ace Ventura: Pet Detective and When Nature Calls. Comes with both of the films together. Next one here, Meet the Feebles. I would say my favorite Peter Jackson movie. Pretty much if the Muppets were R-rated and really dirty, that's pretty much what Meet the Feebles is. Excuse me. But, and Peter Jackson, way before Lord of the Rings and all that stuff, did films like this. It's my favorite film of his, personally. Just a really bizarre, like all the designs of the characters. It's all done in puppetry, and especially this scene here with the machine gun in the finale. Just very insane movie. And the last one that I have to show for you guys is one that I was really happy to pick up because it's out of print and I found it for a decent price. Toys, for my Robin Williams collection. I love Toys. Toys has such a great imagination to it as well, and Robin Williams gives a really great performance. I think there's a wonderful heart to the film. You also have Joan Cusack, you have LL Cool J, Robin Wright. I almost forgot the music was done by Hans Zimmer, because whenever I think of like Hans Zimmer, I think of like Broken Arrow or the Dark Knight movies or things like that. And very well directed as well by Barry Levinson. I'd probably say for Barry Levinson films, this is my second favorite of his behind Rain Man. I just think Robin Williams just gives, it's such an imaginative movie. And again, it has a really good Christmas vibe to it as well. So that's all the stuff that I got recently. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.